Where's my hair? Hola churritos. I got a new haircut yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I love my hair. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I do this gas on like whatever, but I don't care. I always try to cut those out. But yes, I got a haircut. And I love my hair. He asked me if I wanted to trim this side right here, and I said no, because every single time when I get a haircut, I always say, yes, you know what, Arturo, just trim it just a little bit. I always end up regretting it. So I was like, no, Arturo, you might want to cut it now, but tomorrow when you wake up, you're going to be hating life, or you're just going to want to go back in time and not cut your hair. So I was like, no, I'm not cutting it. And luckily, I don't regret it, but I love my hair. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? I feel like I like it when it's nice and done. I'm looking at my mirror, so that's why I'm not looking at the camera. When it's nice and done, it's like it looks super short and like super slick. But like I said, I don't have any product on right now, so it's like super short and I like how it looks. But when I have like my messy type of hair days, I just like, you know what, like fix it up. What do you guys think? I like it. Enough about my hair. Are you guys noticing something different on the back? Hopefully you guys are noticing something different. And let me move so you guys can see. Do you guys see it? What is it? I bought a bed. Yes, I bought the bed that I showed you all. And I love this bed. And right there I have my little speaker on it. You can see because it's white. And then in there I went to my yard outside, because this one was like super empty. So I was like, okay, what can I put there so it can make it seem like a little bit more nicer, and less empty. So I went to my yard and I found a stick. So I literally like cut the stick, I took the leaves off, and I just stamped it in there. And I had like little pins, and I had these fake roses. So the pins I glued I hot glued some roses. So it looks something like this. And here's the clip, so you can see how it looks, and I love it. And like I said, this is my bed. It's so beautiful in person. Like, it's so nice. I love it so much. And I think it was like $499, but plus tax and everything, in the total was like $538. And they have it at Urban Home. They have so many cute beds at Urban Home. I'm gonna link their website down in the description box. I don't know if you guys noticed white sheets. I went to IKEA. Oh my god, a dream of mine has been always getting white sheets. Like, white sheets is like the perfect bed for me. That's what I consider a perfect bed. And so I went to IKEA, and they had like they're like these pillowcases, but for blankets. So I think I purchased 3 of those, just in case, like, instead of having to wash the same one just in one washer, I could just replace it. And after I run out of the 3, I wash them all together. So I bought 3 for the bed covers, and I bought 3 for the actual blankets, and they came with pillows. So, and it was very, very cheap. I think for all of those, I think it was for like 3 sets of the bed covers, 3 sets of the blanket covers, and the pillowcases, I think it was like $134. But like I said, when it comes to this is a tip for me to you. Whenever you want something, if you have the money, just get it. I mean, you deserve everything. I feel like I deserve it. So I was like, you know what? Because I was doubting. I was like, is it too much money? Is it not too much money? But it's like, you know what, Arturo? Just buy it. You have the money, just get it. You deserve it. You want to be happy, just get the stuff. I mean, whatever. So that's what I did, and I don't regret getting any of the stuff, because I love how my room looks. But anyways, okay, well, you guys might be wondering, why is he like so short here? Look, I'm gonna show you guys where I'm sitting on. I'm actually sitting on a Huggies box. So I spent all my money on a bed. So I should be a good idea if I buy a little stool, so I can like sit down and do my YouTube videos. But whatever. Is it Huggies? It's not Huggies, it's Love. Oh my god, I can't even read. But same thing, they're still diapers for babies. But I don't know if you guys see here on the background, I have Lana Del Rey. Probably you guys can't, but I don't know, I just love her music. It always calming me down. But anyways, as you read for the title of this video, since most of you requested a video about my experiences, this is gonna be an experience of me going, guess what, clubbing the first time my chest hurts. I went to the gym, and I had these machines that they were like, it's for your chest, and my chest feels sore, but whatever. So I went to the gym, yeah, whatever. Okay, so this time, there's gonna be a story of me, my first time clubbing. So it is really, I don't know if it's interesting, I don't know if it's boring, but whatever. I'm just gonna lay it out flat how it is. I'm not gonna explicit anything. I'm just gonna tell you how it happened. Okay, so I was really young when I'm still young, but at the time during my first clubbing experience, I think I was a junior or sophomore in high school. It must have been after when was I 16? I think I was 16 when I was a sophomore, junior. Nadia was a sophomore. I was a sophomore in high school with the first time I went clubbing. And it wasn't even as like planned clubbing, like literally, like it wasn't. It was just me and my friends, like we went out to the movies, whatever, and it was on a Wednesday night. I was like, oh my god, okay, Wednesday, the middle of the week, Friday's almost here, but what can we do? We're still young, we're still stupid, so there's nothing to do. Why don't we go clubbing? And it's like, okay, I mean, we're here close to LA, but all the clubs are probably like 18 and over, 21 and over, whatever. What did I know about clubbing those times? So I was like, no, there's not gonna be no clubs open for 16 years old. Basically, we were kids, like it's like fucking kindergarten, like a high school dance. Probably as far as the dance would be like homecoming or prom or whatever, but clubbing really on a Wednesday night. So we're like, oh well, so we searched and we found this club. It's called Arena. I don't know if they still have it open or not, but that's on Wednesdays. It happens to be Wednesday. It was in all ages, as in 16 and older. And I was like, oh my god. And it was already like 10, 15, 10:30 or so. It was around those times because I remember the movie ended at like around 10 or so. I was like, okay, well, I guess we're going clubbing. So we got in the car. We literally drove to LA. LA from my house, it's like an hour and a half away. So we were driving on LA. I was like so scared. I was like, oh my god, I don't know about this. But it was a gay club, so it's like gay clubs. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if there's gonna be like drama, people fighting. I don't know if there's gonna be like people getting too touchy. I don't know. It was my first time clubbing. We were all excited, whatever. Like, let's go club, whatever. Like, oh, we're the shit. So we're like driving on our way to LA. And then next thing you know, we got lost in LA when we're during the streets because we never been to LA at night. Like every single time I go to LA, I go with my parents. Well, back then I used to go with my parents. Now it's like, oh, I'll go to LA, like whatever. But back then when I was 16, I would go with my parents. So I was like, oh my god, it's like I don't even know if my parents know I'm here or whatever. It was so scary because the streets are so dark and there was like homeless everywhere. Like you didn't want to walk, and like I'm so used to like having a lot of people in case something happens to me. I just scream and they help me, whatever. But that time, oh my god, my hair. But that time we ended up finding the club, and it was a weird entrance to the club because you had to go through an alley. We're like, oh my god, this place looks super sketchy. It's like, what if we never make it home, and like what if like they kidnap us and like they ask for like millions of dollars because you know I'm worth $1 million, but whatever. And okay, so we just went to the back of the parking lot. We parked there. We're like, okay, do we need an ID? And at that time, all I had was my high school ID. So imagine a 16-year-old showing up to a club with a high school ID. Like, that just shows like how desperate we were all. Bust out the ID. Here you go. I go Channel Islands High. I don't care if you guys know what high school I go to because now I'm out of there. So like, here you bust out the ID. Channel Islands High School student. There's my birthday, May 20th, 1995. Bam. Wow. But we had our high school IDs and everybody was like looking for their high school IDs. We're like, okay, whatever. Hopefully they let us in with that. And they did ended up letting us in with that. So we just showed up. We got inside the club. There was like these huge stage and they had like huge, well, long, tall walls with like big speakers. So oh my god, my ears started like tingling. I don't know. They started like feeling funny. But whatever. I was enjoying it. It was my first time. I was so excited. Literally, it was like me and 2 other people. Like we literally like walked in and like I don't want to say that I'm the most good looking guy or anything. I don't know what was the case. I don't know if they just thought that we were like young and stupid, but literally they started staring at us and it was like it was like older men that were staring. So I was just like, okay, like I'm not gonna have eye contact with anyone because what the fuck, I'm fucking 16 years old and these men looking like grandparents looking at me. So I was like, mind my own business, whatever. So and then the club was like 2 stories. So I guess the first floor was like for 18, 21 and younger, and then the top one was like a bar, so I was like 21 and older. I was like, okay, well, I don't want to go to the 21 and older because I don't have an ID, a real legit ID, and I'm not 21 yet, so I guess we'll just stay at the bottom one. So we were just dancing, you know, shaking the butt. I was like dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping, dropping, and I'm dancing to the beat part. And next thing you know, oh my god, I love this song. Your skin so golden brown. I have golden brown skin. I asked one of my friends if I have golden brown skin. So like, no, you're just black. I was like, whatever, you fucking hater. You know you're jealous about my skin tone. But anyways, after I was dropping it, so I was like, I don't care if people are staring, probably because they were look like little kids. Like literally, like I had a baby face back then. Like I was young, I was a baby. I don't know if I still have my ID. Let me show you my ID. No, I don't have my ID. I couldn't find an ID, but here's my senior ID, so you kind of see how I look like a baby. Look, Arturo Lovato for King. That was when I got nominated for High School King. For homecoming or prom, I don't know which one it was, but whatever. And yes, so I was like dancing, you know, with my baby face. I was popping in. Next thing you know, I turn around and I see this huge, I'm not talking about like huge, I'm talking about like humongous, like a 7-foot guy. Like he was just like dancing, he was like dropping it too. It was super thick, and like I'm skinny as I am now, but I was like super thin at the time. Next you know, he's like dropping it. I feel like my camera's not focused. Yeah, it's focused. So he was like dropping it, you know, and I was like dancing, minding my own business. Next you know, he just turns around and he stares down. I was like, oh my god, he probably saw that I was a baby. So I just like turned around and I kept dancing, you know, and then my friend, he takes me out for a spin, so I spin. Oh my god, I see the guy walking towards me. He was like literally like full on mode, like full speed, like 60 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, heading towards us. I was like, oh my god. So I turned, I was like, oh my god, there's a big guy coming towards us. There's a big guy coming towards us. Like, call 911, we're fucking getting out of here. So they look back and they're like, is he coming? They're like, yeah, he's heading towards us. I was like, oh my god. I was like, no. I was like, no, this can't be. I want to go home. But he was like, you know, he was like going towards us. But I didn't want to go home because I was having fun. But I was like, I just don't want him to touch me or whatever. See, and next thing you know, I'm like dancing with my friend. And I literally felt like stuff. Like, he was so tall. Like, I don't know if he was rubbing his body against me. I don't know what part of his body he was rubbing against me. Like, I felt that shit like on my back. I was like, what the fuck is that shit? Like, oh my god. Like, I literally like did not kept dancing. Like, I literally just stopped and like literally just stared there. I was like, no, I'm not gonna fucking dance, because if I keep dancing, he's gonna think that I'm liking and he's gonna keep on doing it. So I literally just stopped there. It's like, I'm not gonna get into an argument when I'm fucking 5'6" at the time with 16-year-old with like a 30-year-old 7-foot man. Like, I was just literally just like standing there. I like this song. It's making me crazy. So I was literally just standing. I was like, oh my god, I pray to god he goes away. So next thing you know, I was like, is he still there? And they're like, yeah, he's still dancing. But I was like, I didn't feel anything at the time. I guess he thought that I got offended, so he backed up a little. I was like, I'm not gonna start dancing, because if I start dancing, he's gonna think that I'm liking. He's gonna turn me around, whatever. Next thing you know, I feel arms like here. Well, I was super tiny, so I felt arms here, my ribs, my tiny ribs. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna lift me up and turn me around and start dancing with me. I was like, no, but I just went like that. Like, literally when he put his hands on me, I was like, you know what, like, whatever, like, stop. So I guess he just, I don't know if he thought that I was offended, whatever, but he did that. After I did that, he took his hands off me, and I was like, is he still there? He's like, no, he's walking away. I was like, oh my god. I was like, that shouldn't have happened, but whatever. I was so scared. Next thing you know, it was already like 2:30. I think they closed the club at 3. Don't ask me what I was doing in LA at 3 in the morning. I wanted to go home, but whatever. But I was dancing, I was having fun, I was dropping it. Next thing you know, they turn on the lights. After a few minutes, they turn on the lights. Then they did this little it was like a raffle where they give like an iPod away. Once you enter, they give you like a ticket, and then they give the number up, but you have to go up on stage and dance. And luckily, one of my friends that I went with, he got the iPod. I was like, oh my god, I could have been me, but whatever. I was all the way to Bacala, and I could have been my ticket. I could have been my iPod Touch. What? But whatever, I let that go. But it was a very fun night. It was quite an experience for my first time, and I don't think I'm ever gonna forget that. But that was my clubbing experience. See, it was like, it's short, it's boring, whatever. I don't know if you guys think it's boring or not, but anyways. And sorry if you guys saw me all sweaty at first, but I had a lint roller, and I was like literally like rolling my bed, bam, 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 because they're white sheets, so they trap a lot of lint. I was like, oh my god, it's so annoying. So I was like, I literally rolled on my bed because I wanted to be crispy white. But there it is, and I'm satisfied with the results. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching my first clubbing experience. I have so many experiences. I might be dropping one here and there, and I'm actually want to start a lookbook, almost like looks for the whole week, so you guys can see them. I'll probably be uploading those like every once a week. I don't know. I want to see if you guys are interested in watching those. And also I want to do like I want to get a PO box, so you can be writing letters to me, and we can be, I think it's like pen buddies, pencil buddies or something like that, where you write to me and I try writing back, and we just trade letters like on and off. I feel like that would be fun, and I feel like that would be more personal, writing people to like I have never seen in person. So that would be interesting. Tell me if you guys would be interested on writing letters to each other, so I can go to the post office and get a PO box so you can send them there, because I'm not going to give you my address, because who knows if a creep is watching my videos. So let me know if you're interested on that. Let me know if you're interested on lookbooks. And also I want to do blogs, so I'm kind of moving towards the blogs. I want to do blogs, but I mean my camera is like the size of like a baby's head, is like super big. So imagine me carrying like literally like a baby's head in my hand. So I'd probably buy like a little GoPro, whatever, so I can do my vlogs and stuff like that. So I'll probably upload like a vlog every once a week, or probably not every day because I need to live my life too, but I want to do blogs, I want to do lookbooks, and I want to do the post office so we can trade letters. And let me know if you're interested on those 3 things, and if you are, let me know which one. And comment that down below in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to become part of my Mexican family. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, churritos. Mwah.